Welcome back to Future Bike Zone. Imagine a motorcycle that blends the soul of old-school American cruising with the engineering precision and reliability of Japanese performance. The 2026 Kawasaki Vulcan 900 isn't trying to reinvent the cruiser philosophy, it's refining it into something more practical, more premium, and ultimately, more enjoyable for riders who want the rumble, the style, and the charisma, without sacrificing comfort or burning a hole through their wallets. The new Vulcan arrives with a bold promise to be the most approachable midsize cruiser that still feels like a big machine when you twist the throttle and hit the open highway. The heart of the 2026 Vulcan 900 is a liquid-cooled, 903 cubic centimeters V-twin engine, engineered to deliver smooth acceleration with a deep, satisfying growl. Kawasaki didn't chase high horsepower numbers here, because cruisers don't win hearts with peak figures on a spec sheet. What matters is torque, and the new Vulcan delivers a strong wave of low-end torque from the moment you release the clutch, making city riding effortless and highway overtakes confident. The throttle response is noticeably refined this year, thanks to updated fuel mapping, ensuring linear power delivery that avoids jerkiness at low speeds. Whether you're cruising at a leisurely 60 km per hour or pushing towards triple digits, the engine remains relaxed, stable, and reliable. Riders will quickly appreciate how approachable this bike feels. The clutch action is light, the gearbox shifts cleanly, and the engine doesn't intimidate you with sudden surges. Kawasaki has always designed this model for real-world usability, and the 2026 version doubles down on rideability. The updated 5-speed transmission and new gearing offer better acceleration in the low to mid-range, making urban riding surprisingly enjoyable. The cooling system has been optimized for stop-and-go traffic, keeping temperatures controlled even on long, hot commutes. One major improvement in the 2026 model is its suspension setup. The Vulcan 900 has always been known for comfort, but the new model takes it to a more refined level with improved damping, redesigned fork internals, and a more supportive rear shock. You can feel it as soon as you hit rough roads. Potholes, bumps, and uneven surfaces are absorbed with calm confidence, allowing the rider and passenger to relax and enjoy the scenery rather than constantly bracing for impact. Kawasaki also adjusted the seat foam density for longer rides, which means fewer complaints after hours on the saddle. The bike's low seat height, combined with its balanced weight distribution, makes it welcoming for shorter riders without sacrificing highway stability. The design of the 2026 Vulcan 900 respects its heritage but adds a touch of modern edge. The classic long-wheelbase cruiser silhouette remains intact, but the details have evolved. The bike now features premium LED lighting front and rear, giving it a contemporary look without straying too far from the vintage appeal cruiser lovers expect. The new minimalist fenders, cleaner side panels, and slightly reworked tank shape make the motorcycle appear slimmer yet muscular. Kawasaki offers fresh paint schemes with deep metallic finishes that pop under sunlight and look aggressive at night. Chrome treatment has been reduced in favor of a darker, more stealthy aesthetic, appealing to younger riders who prefer modern brutal styling over retro shine. The ergonomics of this bike demonstrate thoughtful engineering. The handlebars are positioned wide and relaxed, allowing for that laid-back, arms-out cruising posture, while forward-mounted foot pegs stretch your legs comfortably. This creates the signature cruiser riding triangle that feels natural for touring, weekend rides, and even daily commutes. The seat is sculpted to support lower back ergonomics, and the pillion seat is more accommodating this year, making the Vulcan 900 a genuine two-up contender. Braking performance has seen a meaningful upgrade, with improved calipers, larger discs, and dual-channel ABS that is less intrusive and more refined. Stopping power feels strong yet progressive, matching the bike's calm and confident personality. Even at higher speeds, braking remains predictable, and Kawasaki worked on reducing front-end dive during emergency stops. Cornering on the Vulcan is surprisingly stable for a cruiser. It doesn't feel nervous or floppy when negotiating bends, and the chassis responds smoothly to rider input. The low center of gravity ensures it stays planted at all times. Fuel economy remains one of the Vulcan's hidden strengths. The bike's efficiency is impressive for its size, and combined with a large 20-liter fuel tank, it becomes ideal for touring without frequent stops. Kawasaki has also focused on reducing maintenance frequency and service costs, which makes the 2026 Vulcan 900 one of the most economical mid-weight cruisers to own long-term. Riders who want the image and experience of a big-bore cruiser without paying big-bore maintenance bills will find tremendous value here. Technology has been introduced in subtle but meaningful ways. The 2026 model comes with a new semi-digital instrument cluster that integrates fuel data, trip meters, and riding analytics without breaking the classic aesthetic. USB-C charging is included, and Kawasaki offers accessory options for windshields, saddlebags, passenger backrests, and highway bars, making this bike highly customizable for different riding styles and personalities. One of the most refreshing things about the Vulcan 900 is that it doesn't pretend to be something it's not. It isn't a performance cruiser that screams for aggressive riding, and it isn't a budget cruiser that compromises on build quality. It sits comfortably in the middle, offering dependable, enjoyable performance, authentic character, and solid craftsmanship. The bike feels premium where it should, simple where it matters, and rugged where it counts. The price of the 2026 Kawasaki Vulcan 900 positions it as one of the best value cruisers in its class. Depending on the market, expect around $9,200 to $9,800, making it significantly cheaper than many large displacement cruisers, while delivering a similar sense of freedom, power, and styling on the open road. In regions like Asia, the price will vary depending on imports and taxes, but Kawasaki is targeting affordability to expand its reach among younger riders. The unique selling point of the Vulcan 900 is its balance. It's not a bike built around extremes. It delivers comfort without laziness, performance without intimidation, and style without unnecessary flash. This motorcycle is designed for people who want to feel the joy of cruising without constantly fighting with weight, heat, or heavy fuel consumption. It's also ideal for new cruiser riders stepping up from smaller displacement machines, because it offers presence without punishment. On highways, the bike settles into a smooth, predictable cruise, with the engine turning low RPMs and producing just enough vibration to remind you that you're riding a V-twin. At low speeds, the bike handles better than you would expect, especially compared to heavier, bulkier cruisers. Kawasaki has done an impressive job of keeping weight manageable without making the frame feel fragile or budget-oriented. Build quality remains one of Kawasaki's strengths, and riders will feel that in every metal surface, paint finish, and switchgear click. In the end, the 2026 Kawasaki Vulcan 900 is a motorcycle built on timeless cruiser values, refined for a modern audience that demands reliability, performance, and price accessibility. It carries the spirit of the open road in its torque, sound, and stance, while maintaining a sensible, friendly personality that makes riding a pleasure rather than a chore. It is a motorcycle for dreamers, travelers, and everyday riders who simply want a machine that feels right every time they start it up. The Vulcan 900 isn't just a motorcycle, it's a lifestyle simplified, accessible, and perfected.